Another Massachusetts school district is moving to ban cell phone use in class and at school events.
This time it's Methuen, but it's a trend we've been seeing across the state. So here with a closer look is Dr. Scott Hadland, Chief of Adolescent Medicine at Mass General for Children. Good to see you, Dr. Hadland.
Good to see you too.
As a pediatrician, what are the concerns about kids having constant access to phones?
Well, I really applaud this decision. I think it's important we really ratchet back on kids and teens' use of phones and in particular social media. Phones are a distraction, right? In school, they keep kids from learning. They also keep kids from having, healthy social development with their peers. At home, phones get in the way of sleep. They get in the way of healthy exercise. And this is to say nothing of the concerns that we know about social media. We know that social media, for example, contributes to symptoms of depression and anxiety in teens who spend a lot of time on social media. And we know that half of teens tell us that social media makes them feel bad about their bodies. And so, there's a lot of concerns here about phones.
All right, so Methuen specifically cited concerns about cyberbullying in their decision. So for parents, what kinds of warning signs should you look for to see if that's happening to your child?
Well, this can be really tough to detect, right? So teens who are being cyberbullied, you might notice that when they come off of their device or come off of being online, that they actually will seem to be, upset or disturbed in some way. Generally, they might become a little bit more withdrawn, may have more symptoms of depression or anxiety or anger. And then, parents also need to be out on the lookout for the fact that their child might actually be the bully, right? And so some teens may actually be a bully who has multiple social media accounts. That might be a sign that they're using some of those accounts to sort of bully other kids. They may have secretive behavior online. And so it's so important for parents to be curious about their kids and teens' online activities and ask questions about it.
Absolutely. Okay, so let's say it's time to set phone boundaries for your child, right? So how do you start having that conversation without it being a little tense?
Right. This is really tough, right? Because it's especially hard to pull back on something if, kids or teens have already been using phones kind of on the regular. I think it's important for parents to frame this conversation not around taking something away, but actually instead on focusing on kids and teens' health, well-being, and happiness, right? And so in doing so, I think it's really important for parents to have a plan. We talk about having a media plan for homes. It's important for parents to have screen-free zones in the home and times that they don't have screens around, right? Like at the dinner table and at dinner time. For families to do screen-free activities together, go outside for a walk. Also for parents and teens to know when screens are worsening a teen or kid's mood, right? Sometimes we are upset and then we turn to our phone as a way to cope, and that's not the healthiest thing to do. Parents can also spend time looking at media together with their kid or their teen to try to identify what's good, high quality material and what's sort of lower quality or disturbing material. And then of course, we always want to talk about online safety and how to stay away from things that could be dangerous online. I'll just highlight that there's a number of organizations, including, for example, the American Academy of Pediatrics, that actually have online tools that can help families develop these kind of media plans and then print them out and have them available for everybody in the home to see.
All right, Dr. Hadland, thanks very much for your time and expertise.
Thank you.